As you may have guessed, the pirate, the wrestler, and the ball, the three videos that precede this one, are all on the same topic. And this expresses a portion of what I think about this. So anyway, this Jewish couple have been married for several years and they're having marital problems. So they decide to see their rabbi. And so the rabbi says, okay, I'll see you. And he has a young rabbinical student who is with him. He's training him there. And he says, well, listen, I'm going to call in the wife and then the husband. And you just sit here and watch. Don't say anything. Just watch. And the student says, sure, I'll do that. So he goes ahead and he calls the wife in, says to the rabbinical student, go get the wife. And he brings her in. And she sits down and he says, okay, tell me about your marriage. And she tells him all these stories about her husband who's lazy and doesn't do the chores and treats her mother poorly and goes on and on and on and on. And the rabbi just nods his head, and then finally, when she's done, after quite some time, the rabbi looks at her and says, you're right. And asks the rabbinical student to take the wife to the waiting room and bring the husband in. And husband comes in with the rabbinical student, sits down. He says to the husband, tell me about your marriage. And the husband says, my wife is constantly nagging me. She's always late. And he goes on, telling all these things the wife does, on and on and on. And when he's done, the rabbi looks at him and says, you're right. And the husband is very pleased, just as the wife was when the rabbi had told her that. And so he tells the husband to go ahead and wait in the waiting room. And when the husband leaves, the rabbinical student says to the rabbi, he says, you called the wife in, you listened to her story, she told you all these things, and you told her she's right. And then when it was the husband's turn, he told you his story, and you said that he's right. And the rabbi looked at his student and said, you're right too.